GGGandRadio.com. Take over. Last mission. Final boss mode.
And on to the other significant fight. This one's on Friday, live on DAZN.
We're in DAZN.
He does this all the time. He's like, DAZN. Right. He'll do the other thing, but I'm not gonna spoil it for you. You'll see.
Doesn't DAZN feel like a southern 80s wrestling promoter where they just have a lot of money and they're like, coming to the Sportatorium, we're bringing Triple G against some random guy, and we got other guys we signed too, and they're good. You're not gonna know who they are, and they're probably gonna stop them between 1 to 4 rounds. But tune in, $20. You're probably not doing anything. Pandemic. That's like what DAZN feels like to me.
Well,
Hey, you'll be in DAZN. All chili dogs are half off.
Well, it's not $20 for me though. I still kept mine, so mine's is still mine's is still $9.99 a month.
You got the bargain value. You got the bargain.
Yes, sir. But yes, Triple G. Yes, he is fighting someone that people have complained about. Oh, they don't know anything about. Yes, but it's on Friday night, and he's facing his IBF mandatory Kamil Szeremeta. I just learned how to pronounce that shit the other day. No, but I've actually seen him fight before because Szeremeta was on the undercard for Triple G Derevianchenko, and he's 22-0 with 5 KOs. And I'm trying to figure out why he has 5 KOs because he put away the guy that he fought that night. He looked like he was a puncher to me, but what do I know? But regardless, we all know Triple G. The last time we seen Triple G fight, obviously, he went pretty much life and death with Sergey Derevianchenko in a hell of a fight. One of the best fights of 2019. Now I know, Lukie, I know you're not the biggest fan of Triple G.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I've grown as a person. I've become a better man.
Lukie, come on, bro. I know what used to happen to you when you used to bash Triple G on your platform, bro.
Well, no,
hold on, wait. We got a Triple G hater?
I was a Triple G hater for a while, but the thing with Triple G was I got mad because when my grandfather died and Triple G fans were texting me and calling me. Someone leaked out my number and they're like, "We're glad your grandpa died, Team GGG," and I was like, that's when I got super sour on GGG. But I realized that's not involved with Golovkin, and I almost was in a Golovkin training camp, so I'm not a Golovkin hater. It's just, look, man, he's getting old. He's a talented fighter. He's getting old. Yeah. I really don't want him to go out how all punchers go out, like Sergey Kovalev getting stopped by Canelo.
Yeah, but Kovalev was a drunk, though.
Kovalev was never as good as Golovkin either.
That is facts, but it's also nobody's going to ever believe me when I tell them in hindsight that the first Ward Kovalev fight was truly a pick'em fight. In hindsight, no one will ever believe that.
But it was, though.
But if you didn't,
that was a 50-50 fight.
Yeah, but if you didn't live through that, you wouldn't see that.
Retroactively been changed.
Well, hold on. What? Now people are making it seem like Ward was the overwhelming favorite?
Yes.
Well, bro, we lived through it. But I'm saying at a certain point, people are going to pick up boxing and won't have lived through that. And they're just going to...
Yeah. Because you got to remember, whenever time they talk about Kovalev on ESPN and it's Andre Ward, the narrative gets changed to the point where it turns into Hagler Hearns or Ward turned into Duran and stopped them like it was Davey Moore or some shit. I forgot about that. Him and Kellerman, they overrate that performance and yeah.
Though. It's always interesting though how that fight gets spun, and with Triple G though, I mean we all know Triple G took a beating from Derevianchenko and vice versa. It was a severe beating for both men, and now Triple G is 2 months away from turning 39. Do you think? I mean, do you guys think that maybe Szeremeta, who is 22-0, 5 KOs, might just be enough to might upset Triple G at this particular point?
No.
Nah. Stop that.
I hope not, man. I hope not, because this would just be a total 2020 thing if you have to have this guy fight Jaime Munguia when we don't want to see that, but like Golovkin.
No.
Like, I guess my biggest fear would be like of a Matt Korobov situation. Like Golovkin hurts his ankle or something, and then we're stuck with this guy. That's
a freak accident. Like,
that's my big fear with these tune-up fights, man. When guys
because you jinxed Korobov. That's why, bro. You jinxed Korobov. See, that's different. You had the hard luck article. You had the tweets.
I mean, that's a Korobov thing. Korobov has shitty luck, but that's another.
Yeah.
Him and Badu Jack, bro. Probably if like they got 2 breaks in their careers would be so much better.
Absolutely. You know,
I mean, you can see Battle Jack had 1 break.
Yeah, well, I mean, and I'm a big Badu fan. Some of his, misfortunes were his own self-inflictions. But
yeah,
that's another story. Korobov just got fucked over.
Yeah, and Korobov, he's jinxed. He
was on his way to a title before that damn Andy Lee hit him with that lucky punch.
No, Andy Lee, Korobov was beating Andy Lee up so much, Korobov was starting to punch himself out, and then Andy Lee caught him. Like, he was getting dominated.
Yeah,
but I ain't gonna call it a lucky punch though. Like,
I mean, that was fantastic.
Oh no, I know he knows.
That's that Andy Lee defense.
Tired from beating my ass.
That's the Andy Lee. Just lets you beat on him for a while, then he catches you with that hook.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a talent and skill in itself.
Shout out to John Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh man, but now with this fight with Triple G though, obviously everyone knows that once Triple G assigns it to zone, it's supposed to be him and Canelo for the part 3. Triple G Canelo part 3 is a fight that probably to me it's reached
it's done.
That shit is a day late and $1 short.
Yeah,
that's the thing. It was always late. Like, so trying to get a trilogy popping when y'all was a year or two late for the first fight is kind of like, we kind of passed it. I mean, I still watch it. I think it'll still do numbers, but
yeah, that's the thing. The zone, it's all about increasing its sub base. So yeah,
this shit is super late. Like the other ones weren't that late. Like
no, nigga, they was late.
They were late. No, they were late as in like they were late in the sense of club opens at 10, but you get there at 1. Like this is super late. The trilogy is super late. This is you get ready, the club's ready to close. The fuck.
Nah, the third one is like you got the flyer, but it was like a misprint, and you came there the following week. The first one, come on, like you can't. Look, we were supposed to get Cotto. We were supposed to get Golovkin and Canelo after the Cotto fight.
Right.
Instead, we ended up going to UK career mode. We got the Beefy Smith. We got a Khan, son of a legend. We had 3 fights before that fight.
Right.
They knew what they was doing. It was this whole, Golovkin, Canelo's too small. Now Canelo's fighting at light heavyweight.
Yeah, no, exactly.
The man fooled boxing, making it seem like he was some little guy fighting big old bag mean Golovkin, and now he's at a weight higher than him.
Yeah, exactly. So
everybody fell for it.
Yeah, we'll.
Big homie Shakur retweeting Lukie, man.
That's what it is.
Shout out Shakur Stevenson.
Salute.
The young goat.
But yeah, it's crazy though. Like, that fight, because it was so delayed. The first fight, second fight. I don't want to see it. I know the zone's gonna be pushing it. If Triple G gets past Szeremeta, and then Canelo obviously when
he's fighting Munguia. If he gets past this guy, he's gonna fight Jaime Munguia because that's the only fight.
That's a good fight though. What you talking about?
I'm not mad at it. I'm
sorry. I still have a hard time getting up for him. Pause. For getting.
Munguia's been looking good, bro. Like. If this was 2 years ago when Munguia was struggling with everyone around the world,
but I still haven't gotten those stenches of struggle out of my head. That's the thing.
Munguia was supposed to fight Triple G a couple years ago, but then the commission was like, nah, that's too much. Munguia might get ruined.
In hindsight, they was right.
Yeah.
But I think the fight is good now, though. Like, if you're not gonna get Canelo, and I mean, I don't think you're gonna get an Andre fight. They're not gonna get a Charlo fight. Munguia's like right there.
Remember the Munguia struggle tour?
Yeah,
he went city to city, just giving you a hard fought 12-round decision, and oftentimes not really winning them, but winning them.
I mean, all I know is Szeremeta
Hogan.
Yeah, I thought he lost bad to Hogan. I feel like Hogan got robbed.
Hogan won that fight. Yeah,
that was a 116, 112 type of fight all day. Like,
yeah, I mean, he looked awful in that fight, and he got rocked by that dude too, and that was even worse.
More than once.
Yeah, more than once. Munguia. I mean, I give him credit though. He's kept his 0, but I think the move up to 160 is good for him. Like, he still gets hit too much,
He does, but at least I'm seeing more dimensions to his game now. I'm seeing the consistent, steady jab. He was working the uppercut. He still got to work on the defense, but I don't think he gets hit as much now than he did back on the struggle tour. The struggle tour, you had Japanese fighters beating him up, African fighters beating him up. Like, everybody.
Inoue.
Yeah.
Big monster.
If Munguia gets mad at me, I'm gonna bring Dennis Hogan to his house. if he was talking trash, I'd be like, don't talk trash to me, Jaime. I'm gonna bring Dennis Hogan with me. I'm gonna call him up, bro. I'm gonna tell him that he's got to spar you today.
Dennis Hogan is all wrong for Munguia. Like, honestly, I feel like that's a fight Munguia needs to run back.
Yeah, but I don't think. Like, look,
it's not gonna happen though.
The thing with Eric Morales is, at least he taught Jaime Munguia to move his head. Like, that's the big adjustment. Is like, now Jaime Munguia punches, and sometimes the head is not on the line, and that's like a big deal for Jaime Munguia.
True.
Absolutely.
I definitely agree with you. It's a difference. Like you see, at least he step off the line with the jab sometime when he throw the right hand. Like, he's not just standing there, pop, 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 pop. I mean, shit, he looks better than Gilberto Ramirez.
Gilberto Ramirez, yeah.
How hard do you think Munguia must hit to have so many technical flaws and be a world? Like, he must hit stupid hard.
Well, I mean, he hits hard. He's also pretty fluid with his combination too. Like, dude be letting them combinations fly. Like, I mean, it's hard to dissuade him to actually not punch, because like, dude eats these punches and with the same look on his face and keeps moving forward. Like, I mean, it's hard. Like,
I mean, he's good enough for where we talked about him more than we talked about Golovkin.
Yeah.
But he's in a more interesting, like, Golovkin's fighting a guy that we've never. Golovkin's in the Steve Rolls fight. He's fighting a guy who we don't know much about. He's undefeated. We've never seen him. He's coming over here. We're going to start hearing the things about how this guy had a great camp, dropping sparring partners, same stuff we always hear.
Yeah.
These guys are going to start telling us that he's this super tough guy, and Golovkin's going to dog walk out.
And the big thing is, though, with this fight, it's apparently Triple G's 21st middleweight title defense, which has been another interesting conversation on Twitter altogether. Like,
well, yeah, because I'm not going to go there.
Yeah,
Go there.
I mean, everyone wants to talk about the validity of those title defenses.
Yeah, I was gonna say, everybody. That's the first thing to be like, well, that's not valid because it was the regular or something like that. It was just like, oh, it got annoying. That combo gets so annoying because it's been done ad nauseum. I don't even want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. I don't get into the whole regular and GameStop titles and the swap shop titles and.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, he did at one point have all 3 middleweight titles, and the last one, obviously the one he didn't get was the WBO one. So it's just like, I mean, dude was a unified middleweight champion, just unfortunately due to some cowardly actions from Miguel Cotto and some other
Sergio Martinez,
Felix Sturm,
Canelo for like 2 years.
It's sad that only David Lemieux was the only one that actually put his belt immediately on the line after he won it against Triple G. The only
guy we wanted to see wait and get seasoned a little better.
Yeah.
The only guy where we're like, maybe if he learns a couple more things, he might be a threat. And he just kind of was. I was telling people, I'm like, that fight's gonna be over in 5 seconds when Golovkin backs him up, because David Lemieux doesn't know how to fight backwards. Like, it's gonna be like, fight's over. He's going backwards. But look, man, Golovkin's a great fighter. I just get annoyed when people compare him to Marvin Hagler. Because don't do that, bro.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, it's just as annoying as people as every fast fighters gets compared to Floyd Mayweather. Like you got to let the fighters be who they are, you know. And and like I said, I mean, Golovkin, and the only thing comparable about those two is they have chins for days. You know, like they
two different boxers. Like the chins and the toughness.
Yeah, they're nothing alike. So.
And that's kind of like.
Oh, go ahead, Shutter.
Oh, I was gonna say I look at Hagler more like a Spence, like technician, hard-nosed technician, walk you down like a box.
See, I see Hagler as like Terrence Crawford, and I see like Golovkin as Carlos Monzon. Like a big old mean walk you down dude, whereas like Hagler was a mean, I don't want to be your homie, switch stance, I'm really a dog, but I can outbox you if I have to.
Yeah, Hagler way more athletic too. Golovkin ain't athletic like that, you know.
No. Golovkin's like Monzon. He's just like this big, strong dude who's hella tough.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. He makes it work. So we'll end the Golovkin shit like this. What's your predictions for the round he stopped, dude?
6.
4. 6 was actually my choice too. I will also say this too. Like, if Szeremeta has any type of success against him, I'm pretty sure Munguia, like, the people will rush to fight Triple G. If they fail, he's faded. Like,
we're never gonna hear the end of it if this like Rolls had like 10 seconds of success and it
oh my god, bro! Like that's one thing I gotta say. Like you know how bad it was when somebody would like lay a glove on Roy in his prime, like
Floyd,
Floyd. If you went around
Pacquiao, any of these guys, like it's like,
Golovkin, if you have 30 seconds of quality with Golovkin, people make it seem like you stood toe to toe with damn Muhammad Ali. Like
oh shit, like it's a national holiday, banks are closed. Like,
but here's the issue.
Did you see Martin Murray back him up?
Like,
yeah, eat like 20 bombs.
He was never like an athletic guy, so as he gets older, it's like more and more likely these guys are gonna have these moments of success, or they're gonna hit him with 2 jabs and walk across the ring, and he's gonna be hella slow and walk to him, and they're gonna be like, he was outboxing him. No, he's old. Like, that's just the truth.
Even if he was athletic at 39, that shit's kind of waning anyway. So
yeah, like how y'all want him to look like? And the thing is, I feel like Golovkin's had his defense for the type of fighter he is better than a lot of pressure fighters. Like, I feel like Spence gets hit more than Golovkin.
No, he's solid. He's like very methodical. Like, he's very tactical, and he's probably one of the most gifted offensive fighters I've ever seen. Like, in terms of what he's doing, it's just sometimes because he's so offensive, I think he gets hit, and the fact that he's willing to take a punch, people look at those moments where he eats a punch and then gives a punch and knocks the guy down.
And you think he's the simple caveman for doing that.
Yeah, and Kell Brook all over again. Like,
yeah.
Oh man, he lit him up. He was dragging him down the staircase. He was doing this. 2 rounds later, face broken up. I think it's safe to fight Golovkin now. Hold on, Jacobs, you there?
No, that Kell Brook fight was so funny because people were like, I knew that Kell Brook would win this fight. And I was watching it with my friends, Tachi Palace in Fresno, before a fight. I was telling him, I'm like, bro, the train is coming. It's like the Amir Khan fight. The train's never late. It's starting off the station. The train is not late. Facts. Just let that engine get going. And when it gets going, it's like the train is never late. And if you think about both fights, they ended pretty much the same time, like 6-7 rounds.
They did, and just like so far I heard 2 6 rounds for Golovkin putting away Szeremeta. What are the other predictions? What are the other rounds?
5.
Did you say 6 or was it P?
I said 6.
Oh, okay. P?
I said 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 0.
4, 5, 6.
All right, so that fight is going to be Friday night not Saturday, Friday night.
And if you
And
don't
that
have
was,
the
9
zone,
o'clock?
just go on Twitter and you'll probably see the most of the fight in the highlight when Golovkin knocks him out.
Hold on, what time on the zone? We're looking at what 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock?
Well, the fight itself will probably start at like 10, but I mean, I think it's like 7:30 or 8 o'clock. The card, the actual card.
Oh, okay, the card. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the card's not really nothing to talk about, really. It's
Then let's not talk about it.
yeah, we're not. So yeah, we'll go on to the next card and the final card and the biggest card of the weekend and probably one of the biggest fights of the year.
Let me roll up the sleeves now. It's the Canelo fight.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yes, we
Y'all
got.
start this one off.
Yes, we got.
Wait. I know I sound like a bitch ass dude, but this is just the real me.
Oh man.
we got the WBA. Yeah, we got the WBA super middleweight champion of the world, Callum Smith. He got the opportunity now to legitimize his number one status as the number one super middleweight in the world against Saul Canelo Alvarez.
That was the other one.
I just gotta say this: when do UK fighters ever come to America and win besides Joe Calzaghe and Kell Brook?
Saunders. Wait, nah, that was not Saunders.
See, that's like Jeopardy.
That was North. That was like Canada. So I don't. Hold on. Give me some little more time. Give me. You said Kell Brook and you said
Joe Calzaghe.
Joe Calzaghe.
Ricky Hatton won in America, didn't he?
Ricky Hatton won in America.
Wasn't that Louis Colosso?
But he fought like more than once in America.
He fought more
Because if I vaguely
He beat
remember,
the shit out of Paulie.
because he beat he beat
Urango.
Yeah, in Nevada. He
He had a
beat.
fight in Detroit, and then Collazo was like the fight where he lost. Like
that was a little sketchy. That was
he won the first 6 rounds and had a knockdown. So I don't get on beat up Hatton too hard for that fight, but he did look bad, and the mystique dropped. I give you that.
Yeah, see, I kicked myself because I wish I'd actually went to that car because it was in my neck of the woods at TD Garden. I wish I was there for that fight.
Yeah, I don't, that's why I laugh when you complain about, well, how come they don't bring fights to Massachusetts? Nigga, you never go anyway. What the fuck?
There's only one Ricky Hatton, and you missed him.
It bees like that sometimes, man. Cut me some slack.
Yeah, let them have a Ricky Hatton fight in damn Miami or Broward or some shit. I'll be right there.
Shit. But yeah, no, definitely everyone. I'm pretty sure we won't rehash the Canelo drama, but obviously he got the courts got him out of his with his deal from Golden Boy and DAZN, meaning he doesn't have to